All my tour alums are here. I know. I recognize your name. Yeah, so the most boring house you'll ever see is mine. Because I spend most of my time showcasing everybody else's beautiful home. And also, I'm not that great of a designer, but it's, you know, a word that was used to describe it was, and I quote, cute. And that was it. That's it. That's my tour. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's probably very accurate, man cave. So we have surprisingly not too many people on. Not yet anyways. We got people that, like I said, are signed up for tours. We'll do some live tours. We have more gifts. Some duplicates. That's okay. It's good that we got more snowballs. Gotta reload, right? So first tour, yeah, you'll be on a sec if you run out of houses to visit. Hey, that's cool. Nova, hello, good day. See, this is why I like Twitch. Like, people, they get notified, you know, when I'm on. So we're gonna do some live house tours today. We're gonna hang out, get Twitch drops. Y'all call out, you know, we can try to visit EU. We can try to visit EU. We can always try. I think I haven't even unpacked the drops that I got so far, because I got the Palcat the other day. But it's not about me. It's about you. All right, so we can try to visit EU servers, hopefully. Many of you who have worked with the EU, well, okay, my brain. Many of you who are outside of like North America, where have already resorted to VPNs, and that's like the only way that we've been able to make it work. Is the visiting issue because of Switch coming on board? Great question. I think it's just a bug. Yeah, ads. I try to snooze them when I can. But for what it's worth, and I know not everybody is going to be able to do this, but for what it's worth, I do have ads turned off if you are a subscriber. So I know that's, I don't think you can do that in YouTube, but I know you can do that in Twitch. So good day indeed. Just finished a drawing of 2 little furry Palia cuties. Aw. Nice. So Ellie said earlier that our sound is good, our music is good. I've been good. I'm doing well. I woke up and, you know, I kind of planned through the week once I learned that the new drops were coming today. I decided, you know what? Hey, let's do some live house tours, because that was a lot of fun the first time that I went around and did some live house tours. And you know, we can just hang out and tour homes and give each other feedback. So the time is yours, assuming that we have, you know, no server problems. Knock on wood. If you could knock on wood for me. And I am not working today, which is probably like the best part. You know, a lot of you who are in the EU, normally I stream like my evenings, which makes it like your early mornings, like, you know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And that makes it very difficult to like catch a live stream. But today, since we have new Twitch drops, I'm actually going to be streaming twice today. One in my morning and one in the evening. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, 2 a.m. Yeah, I am. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. How is everybody this morning, this evening, this very early morning? Hey, new friends. Are people recognizing me in the wild? I'm gonna tell you, that's one of the craziest things as a content creator when you start getting recognized. It blows my mind. Hello, Maddie. Yeah, it's really cool. Do I have a nearby chat on? I probably should. Hello, Maddie. My plot videos are awesome. Thank you, Zendia. Welcome in. A new tour alumni. Let's say live on Twitch. Say hi. Already saying hi. That's so cool. Thank you, Ellie. I have some tours to, not tours, but I have some quests and stuff to turn in. Here you go. Bahari B. So knock those out. You know what? I'm really taking my time. I know that's probably unheard of in Palia, but I have not. Where are my quests? Here they are. I haven't picked a chip yet. I feel like it's a very, very special thing, but what I have been doing though is I have been just kind of knocking out some things here and there. Clean. Oh, thank you. You've been watching while you play Palia. That's cool. Yeah, I figured that they're a really good way to capture somebody's house, and you can kind of take notes and implement, like you can pause the video and implement like what you see in somebody else's house. And a lot of folks have done that, and I go and I tour their home and they're like, I saw this from one of your videos. And that's really cool because every tour that I go on, it just kind of they build on each other. It's really cool to see. I'm not understanding what you mean, Anne. What do you mean? Oh, clean that inventory. Okay, yeah. Yeah, my inventory. I'm a slacker, I know. Let's see. Where is Zeki? Zeki. He's asleep. But I'm gonna go wake him up and give him some flowstones because I just gotten that stuff done. Yeah. You know, there are a lot of people around this time of year that have their pockets full. And it's important to kind of air that out every now and then. Because when your pockets are full, you can't hold on to anything else. Gotta let some stuff go. You ever wonder, like, he must have exceptional hearing. He's a bit busy. I want to give you my flowstones. He won't let me. Normally, you know, they can do chats and stuff when they're asleep. Not today. I'm talking both, Ellie, both in-game and IRL. He's got 4 ears or 2 hair things. Hey, Acton, I hate when I go talk to someone in their room, cough, cough, Sabira, and actually push F instead of G. Hi, Zora. Palia dropped out. Pockets are full. That sounds like a Riley KS problem. You know what? Let me tell you, that is a Riley KS problem. And hey, you know what? Now that you mention it, right? So, I haven't done this tool yet. I think it's Riley KS. I can give her a direct shout out. There we go. How about pressing T instead of R, wave at total strangers instead of gaining a tool out? Well, you know, it's better to wave, I guess, than to like take out your axe and swing it. Or in my case, like, you know, I wave. I also like, for a while I would just have it where I awkwardly point at people. Wave at a deer, nothing, yeah. Why do they have to be right next to each other, you know? That's what I want to know. But yeah, Riley is a lot of fun to watch. She's one of our good content creator friends. She plays lots of different games and she will always make you feel welcome. I try to remember T equals talk, not tool. Is that right? I don't know why, but I associate T with like T-mote. So we got our first tour up in like 30 minutes here. T-pose. There's got to be some creative way of associating it, you know? There's got to be some way of doing that. Alright, so one of our first tours that we have coming up is going to be Dena. After that, we have quite a few, almost like back to back. But if you're online right now, and we're doing this in 15-minute sessions, so we're about 3 minutes into one. If you're online right now, for example, Acton did a tour with you, but we weren't able to actually get... Do you think we can try again? We can take a little walk through your plot. We won't be on voice or anything. It's just going to be me popping in and we'll get everybody's... You're home now? Perfect. All right, so we're going to do one of our first tours of the day. This is Arya Acton Vance. Cross your fingers. Here we go. So yeah, this is Arya's house and plot. Oh, this is a lot better. Yeah, she had a lot of stuff on her plot when I came and visited, and we had some video issues to the best of, like, despite, you know, what I was working off of. But this is so much better. This is so much better. Zendia gifting one sub. Thank you so much. Awesome. And that was gifted to Raya Games. Welcome in. Hello. All right. So Arya, I'm following you per offend and commit protocol. I'll walk around and I'll just kind of describe everything. So whenever you are ready. All right. We're heading off to the right here. So I'm going to kind of speak a little bit to memory of the tours. This is her tool area, but it's, you know, I've seen a lot of y'all do tool areas up in the front of your plot, and that makes a lot of sense because, you know, when you're going around on adventures, it makes a lot of sense to kind of have everything close by. That way you can pop in, do your crafting, and then go back out on your adventures. And you can kind of tell already she preserved a lot of the natural trees, like this big old sucker here. She's got a derpy deer guarding her farm. And also just want to call out, like, during these tours that we're doing, the live tours, make sure that y'all are very, very chatty, because, you know, give your oohs and ahs. And Arya, if you have questions that you want people to answer for you, like you want to get some feedback on what you should do, we can do that too. But yeah, we have all these crafting machines and jammers and seeders. That's a nice well. I'm really glad that you got a good like. I'm sure it was probably a result of a patch, but also just the plot seems a lot more organized. But you also have a lot of stuff behind it too, so I'm ready to go see that too. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I do like how Twitch is very interactive, and I like to be interactive with my chat too. All right. I like how we have been incorporating the snowdrifts, and where you place them really makes a lot of sense. It's like you got a snow and you just kind of like put them, like scooped them up into little piles. But also works as a snowdrift too. But it's really nice how you kind of have everything framed in. Always like the orange trees. What does everybody else think about the orange trees? Look so good, right or left? I mean, that's the question you should ask yourself. I'm following you. You are the expert on your plot. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, it was a cool pathway. Definitely a cool pathway. All right, so we're gonna go down here first. Favorite tree? I know. So yeah, look at this. Everybody has their own different way of incorporating the treasure chests. And she set them up as a little seating area. Singularity 6, if you're watching out of pure chance, make sure to give us a seat emote that we can sit on the chest. That would be nice. Nice little campfire. That's awesome. I'm gonna go into the house. Look at this. Look at this. Everyone gets very creative with the vegetation. I think this is no exception. Ah, giving some presents. Favorite view right here. Boom. Right as we walk through the front door. Look at that. Look at that, everyone. So many good sight lines. Love the flowers. Yeah, I agree. Nice little coat rack. Ah, look at this. This is very creative. I haven't seen anybody do this yet. Check that out. Did you submit this house for holiday contest? And just a reminder, like, if y'all don't know about it, I have a Palia holiday decorating contest. Look, stacking plates. You can go in the Discord, submit your house, plot, room, corner for holiday decorations, and then get people to vote on it with the Christmas tree. And whoever has the most votes is going to get featured in a video. Look at this pantry, everybody. Oh, and you see it's the little things, right? Little attentions to detail. The steins and the cups hidden. Really awesome. I'm so glad that I'm able to capture this now, Arya. We're definitely gonna have to do another walkthrough. Lots of little attentions to detail. I like how everybody uses their colors in rooms like these. Christmas decorations over the door. I know, right? This Ormu here is totally just guarding this device. It's a Palian lightsaber. Ooh, see, just little things like this. This is really cool. Just tuck a little picture in that little opening. Ooh, TV. This fish, Arya, does this fish have a name? Is the fish's name Yugo here? Oh, look at this. All of this room has a fragrance, doesn't it? Wouldn't this room smell so fresh? You can sit down and write your manuscripts. Still haven't named all your fish? Here. I can. It's that's your new fish's name. Alright, so isn't everybody so glad that they finally fixed the clock? We need more dynamic wallpapers, don't we? I love the dynamic wallpapers. They add so much. So much. She's got really good mixes of colors in here. And check out this room. This room is really cool. So one of the things that I've noticed about the dynamic wallpapers is that if you put them in a large room, it's kind of hard to get the effect. But if you put them in a small room, you get more of an effect there. Yeah, they finally fixed Claire's special teapot. Am I saying that right? I always mispronounce things. But yeah, you notice how, like, this room is relatively small, but when you have that dynamic wallpaper, it really feels like it's like you're under the sea in this little private bathroom. Really, really nice. Really nice. Here is Yugo here Jr. I'm being silly, don't mind me. I like this. Another study area. More witchy vibes. Arts and crafts. Very, very nice. Nice little festive room. Just kind of take another glance around it, different angles and everything. So now I think we are going out. You're going to show me the other side of the plot. Oh, the other one is "And You Go Here." I like it. I like it a lot. So this is your tree maze. Why do I feel like I'm in Narnia right now? Little secret. Narnia or The Legend of Zelda. Ocarina of Time. The forest. Yeah, this is the maze. Love the tree maze and paths. Lots to unpack here, so I'm following you. I will be lost. Commit. Check this time. Check the time. Yes. All right, cool. Time check. Yeah, we have to cut this one short, unfortunately, Arya. We got to move on to Dena. We wanted to keep them quick, but hey, just to let y'all know, we will be touring her officially again. I have a video of hers. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll pop out here. And here we go. I'm sorry to cut that short, but we got people that signed up, and I'll be back. We'll definitely come back and do a official tour. Thankfully, everything is a lot more smooth. So, Dena, are you ready to go? Let's go check it out. Dena is online, but she's not at her plot yet. So we're gonna return home. In the meantime, thanks for the time check. Thank you for the time check. I will whisper her. Yeah. The social buttons. Yes, you do know me well. I get distracted. I think after 11 years, you know me pretty well. Alright, so we'll keep an eye out and see if the Nebula's at home and ready. Give her a few minutes. There's a little bit of space between her and somebody else, so if it's a little bit too late, but she's the next one in the list. Anyways, what did y'all think about Arya's Acton's plot? It was pretty cool, right? Yeah, I figured like keeping them to be 15 minutes would be kind of fun. Just kind of do like a rapid fire tours, you know, because they're live. Everyone's just kind of hanging out, getting some feedback and getting some. Maybe I'll party her up. Maybe we'll do that. Anyways, how's everybody's day so far? Those of you who have just joined, we're doing live tours today. Looks like she might be home now. Cool. Finally live to the plot. You can do voice if you want. Yay, there she is. Last time I tried to do a speedrun tour of your place. It took you in 1 hour and 38 minutes. Haha, hey, Fry, how's it going? Good luck with the coordination. Timing is always a challenge. I know, right? So yeah, Dena, let's do this. If you're on Discord, let's go ahead and pull in one of the voice chats. We'll do this real quick. Got to make sure we have the. Yeah, best of luck today. Thank you. Cool. Hey, Dena.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too. All right, so let's do our very time box Pine box tours. Ayo.
Yep. That's one of the reasons I chose a small plot. This is one of them that I oh, okay. Sorry, I just put the tab on mute so that it doesn't echo in my ears.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this is one that I'm trying that curated clutter on, and that little tiny cottage.
Okay.
So you might say I've just barely started it. Tips are wonderfully welcome. Right now, the only thing that's going on is the house itself. I haven't done really anything outside except for what you see in front, although I do kind of like what I've done here.
So y'all heard that opinions are welcome. Don't be positive, of course. Constructive criticism, and if you have questions, don't forget to ask. And my head hurts so bad, I'm not even gonna ask if you figured out EU tours. Just came quick to say hi, have fun. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, have a good rest.
Sorry, right?
Hey, listen, when they fix it, and I believe they'll fix it pretty soon, we'll make this happen for sure. Definitely. All right, Miss Nebula. Denny? Is that it?
Yeah, Denny is fine, because that's what all the characters call me in game. The actual house layout I rated from another individual who posted their map. One nice thing about this is there are nooks in here. If I can figure out what I want to shove in that nooks, I'm going to put stuff in the nooks. Just to the left. Yeah, where you
Yeah, check out these nooks, y'all. What would you put in these nooks? What kind of stuff would you tuck away in these nooks for ideas, for science purposes?
Yep.
I like kind of how you have this little termination here. I know I've seen some people do that before with the couch, and you walk into the fireplace. Always gives cozy vibes there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've rated a lot of ideas from other builders. So, but this home it's combining the moonlit, a little bit of the dragon tide, and then so much makeshift.
Mm-hmm.
And all in tones of blue and berry.
This is a nice.
I'm just kind of having fun with it.
Yeah, her sound is really low. Let's turn you up.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay. That's on me. All right, I'll go ahead and say something now. We'll
go ahead and try something again.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that helping?
Yeah, that should be good.
Awesome.
We'll get feedback from chat here in just a few seconds.
Super.
So we're checking out the kitchen area. We're gonna wait for the ad to be up.
Oh, yeah, I see it on my screen. And Ellie says it's better. Minnie Janin says it's better, so that's a good sign.
Yes, perfect. Thank you all for that feedback. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate you calling it out too sooner than later, because sometimes people just kind of say, well, they'll figure it out. Not always.
Well, you're multitasking, so I mean, any help is welcome.
That is right. Akka says, love the way you use makeshift on this plot. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that was one of my challenges, to try to fill in some of these gaps with just kind of makeshift, make it cozy.
Nice framing of this window too. Yeah.
Yeah, some of these others are calling theirs witchy plots. Since I don't yet know how to flow, I'm calling it a naturalist plot.
Naturalist plot, yeah.
Yes.
And, those of you, I like to point out, right, people that say that their houses are incomplete, I think that this is, works in progress, but the way that you have things laid out, you can kind of start to feel out a general structure of everything, and you can kind of start to fill in the gaps this way. But I like how you've mixed your colors in together. It's really cool.
Yeah. My favorite two colors are blue and purple, and they compete for the top spot regularly.
Yeah, Ellie is on the same page. Love your colors and clean vibes.
Thank you.
Ellie's a clean core person.
Yeah. Just due to inheriting everything in my house that couldn't get sold and learning what true clutter was really like in real life. No, in this game, I'm trying to avoid clutter.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. So any feedback? Do we have any ideas that you want to get? Any kind of questions you want to ask chat for our time box tour?
I know one thing I'm probably going to start filling in will be like just bottles and things, but so far for me, getting the clay has just been, well, a grind, because I
Yeah.
used so much clay over at Cernuk Savannah. It was insane.
Everybody understands the clay grind, right? Yeah.
Yep. But like I say, right now that's what this is just a just general. I have a plot that's bugged. I can lay down the first house, but anytime I attach a room to it, there's no connecting door. So if that plot is still bugged, I may put my what I'm going to put my designated baking cooking house over here, and there may be two on the plot. And that will depend if they fix that other plot or not.
Yeah, I do have a question for you. So what kind of a business will this be, if a business at all?
I don't have a business in mind for this. Like I say, if I ended up moving the designated kitchen over here, then it would essentially be my baking and cooking plot as well as my, like I said, my naturalist plot. So no, these are one of the two plots that I've built with home in mind.
Yeah. I am just sitting in my commit cubby.
It's, I love to read. I've got two very full bookshelves in my real life office.
Oh, hey Rhiannon, welcome in. Love the colors, she says, or he.
Yeah.
How many of y'all love to read? I know we have some readers. I know we have some alumni in chat that love to read.
And my work desk, my work office is both. It is a mishmash of everything centered around TARDIS and Blue and Narnia. So
Narnia.
My work desk is very nerdy.
All of us. Welcome in, Dr. Darcy. You're up next, aren't you? So yeah, y'all saw the inside, right? Y'all saw the inside of the plot, or you saw the inside of the house. We have all these little nooks and everything. What kind of ideas would y'all have for the outside, if you're taking ideas for the outside and the inside as well?
Probably. I think at some point that will also depend on whether I end up leaving just the house here or whether I move the cake kitchen over here too. But yeah, I'm going to take advantage of those nooks. Another case of anything I can fish up will be part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Last second tweaking. So we have lots of readers in chat too. What was everybody's favorite book series? I know that's a hard thing to ask. It's like, what's somebody's favorite movie? Maybe author. Maybe author would be.
Oh golly. That's just it. I grew up on Narnia. I also read a lot of Agatha Christie. Read a fair bit of Sherlock Holmes. So you might say mysteries.
Nice.
The old styles, not the ones that are. Some of the more modern ones I just can't get into. But
so Acton said Chronicles of Prydain by Lloyd Alexander. Yeah.
Of course, I'm also a big Potterhead too. If you actually saw my gaming space, it's heavy on Harry Potter.
Easy ask. So if you are a Potterhead, what's your house?
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Me too. I'm a Hufflepuff too.
Awesome. It's one of the reasons you'll see so many plants as I decorate.
Awesome.
I fully embrace the Hufflepuff vibe.
Sweet. Hey, I just noticed this. Is that That's not there normally. You put that lamp up there.
Actually it is. I
Really?
did not add that. Yes. That
Man,
is on every harvest house, well, that I've seen anyway.
I've never noticed that before. Wow. Okay.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, I just saw it flicker on, and maybe that's why. I was just like, what?
Yeah, because it's evening.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting bug I've also noticed that I have. I've some of the new rooms that I add, they automatically come with a homestead, the lamp in the center of the room. Well, I always swap them out for something else. Every so often, I'll just get a random homestead lamp pop up somewhere, and I have to go pull it down again. Anybody else have that bug?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it, okay. Just me then.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see if I can do some parkour here. Nope. No parkour.
Not
all
at this
the
plot.
time.
My actual home plot, and you can crash it anytime you would like today. Go ahead and let me know. My home plot has room for that. Both the workshop and the home plot has a way to climb up to the roof.
Sweet.
So, yeah, I didn't actually sign up with that plot, but I'm still willing if you don't have anybody else to show off.
Well, those of you who are in chat right now, we have we still have signups for live streams.
Yeah.
And
take advantage of them.
Definitely. If there's not if we reach a point where we do not have signups, then it's going to be fair game. But until then, I'm gonna get the share. Where did I gotta find the link. I'll share the link. Yeah, here we go. It's in the Discord, but I'll go ahead and I'll drop it.
I'm going to go back and skim over chat to see what ideas people dropped.
Yeah, that's a really great idea because people have been very chatty, and I always appreciate that. So there you go. If you haven't signed up for a live tour yet, there's still time because we also have a afternoon slot. I know that people that are in the EU or in that have to connect to another server, if you want to have a house tour, you might have to get on VPN until they fix it. It's unfortunate, but that's, they are aware of it. I have raised hell among the other content creators about it, so they're very well aware of it, but a lot of people are on vacation now. It's kind of hard to get anything done. That was like me yesterday. Couldn't get anything done at work. But yeah.
Yeah, Tangerine, like you said, you find the stray homestead lamps outside. I found one of those the other day. It was just hanging in the middle of the walkway, and I kind of thought, what?
Cross servers don't have VPN. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of them cost money.
I know. Yeah, most of them do cost money. It is unfortunate. I don't want to say that as it's not a requirement or anything like that, but if it's something that you already use, then that's an option. I know there's some people that just kind of like shrug their shoulders, and it's like, well, I guess this is what I have to do if I want to play with my friends for now.
Yeah.
But
oh, and by the way, everyone, this is what one of the holiday wallpapers looks like.
Yep. Yeah. It's very festive.
Yeah, I've there's one of my other plots where I'm using that onyx wallpaper. Believe it or not, this is actually darker.
Let me ask you in chat a question. When I see that pattern, like, how many of y'all think that at some point in the future they're going to introduce leggings? Because that looks like a legging pattern. That's just probably me speaking as a domesticated male, but
what's sad is right now I'm wearing a pair of black leggings with Christmas cats on them.
Christmas cats? Yes!
In real life, yeah. I was wearing my ugly Christmas sweater with cats on it, but got entirely too warm for some reason, so I changed out. But
you gotta do like the 90s approach of like having one, rolled up like a short and one just like all the way down for temperature regulation.
Oh no, I was talking sweater.
Oh, sweater, nice.
Yeah, yeah. I instead I have on a Christmas T-shirt.
3/4 sleeves. That's how I roll.
Yes, it is a 3/4 sleeve T-shirt, not a sweater. That was just entirely too warm.
Lots of people are agreeing with me. I knew that I would hit a chord there. I knew that I would hit a chord. That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see where that would be a really cool legging pattern. Yes. Yes, it would.
Definitely. All right. So, good morning, Susan. Love your colors, Denny. Plot looks good. Excellent. Well, we have technically, yeah, we have a little bit of extra time. We have 9 minutes. 9 minutes on Denebula's plot. I'll do another walkthrough. Those of you who just joined, you can comment and leave feedback, ask questions. Mel, I think you won the homestead jackpot. Ended up giving most to Trish. Been keeping the last few to try and use in a bakery build since they don't hang down as far as most lamps.
Gifting. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah.
See, just what I love about the tours is just like it's become this network of interior designers, and it's been so fun to just kind of see how everybody has built on each other's ideas and collaborated. Yeah. And I want to say also, it's so heartwarming to have people that, you know, have, like I've done tours and they connect through the Discord and they invite each other over for tours and stuff like that. So anybody who wants to do hop into any of like the fruit flavored voice chats, they are open for anyone to use any time of the day, and there's plenty of them if you wanted to ever use them. I want the Discord to be used for all. How are you feeling today, Mello, by the way? So, yeah, this kitchen, the colors are wonderful, very light. Yeah, right. You can't be shy and have a YouTube channel. I'm just playing. I know lots of people who are shy and have a YouTube channel. It's okay being shy, really. It does take a lot of courage to put yourself out there. And you know, there's some incredible creators out there. It's always a treat for me to, you know, to be able to hang out and to be able to capture it and showcase it and just kind of help people see it.
I feel the same way, Attitude, and there's some times I wouldn't mind being a streamer myself. Then I remember how much I do not enjoy being in front of crowds, and I'm the low-key introvert. I'm thinking I'm probably too plain to be front and center all the time. To be a guest, but not all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's understandable.
That energy. Yeah.
But you know, the truth about YouTube, I mean, Twitch is a little different. Like the only way you can put out content on Twitch is through live streaming. But with YouTube, you can put out videos and you have a wider audience, which is why I do the tours the way that I do. This day being an exception because, you know, I've just recently gotten back on Twitch and y'all have been very engaging audience. It's rewarding for me. But as far as like the tours go, it's a lot better because it reaches a lot more people that way. You know, I started realizing I'm a numbers guy. You know, just people have been watching more tours, like the tour videos, rather than just, you know, watching several hours of a live stream. But yeah, we can do stream together for sure. I want to try that out on Twitch sometime. Is that purple and dark blue wallpapers on these rooms, or just purple tangerine cupcake ass?
There's some of both. I think in the room where the dragon tide is, I did blue, and I think the hallway leading into that room is blue, but most of the rest of the house, I believe, is the purple.
Oh, that is subtle.
It is, like you say, really subtle. One thing I noticed is that the light reflects a little bit differently. It reflects a little bit differently off the purple versus the blue. There seems to be a different refraction of colors off the purple versus the blue.
Wow.
And so that's why in rooms where there's more purple stuff, I went for the purple, but the rooms that were more blue, I went with the blue.
Hey, Bird the Builder, welcome in. You get to watch some holiday houses before a company holiday party. Yeah. Yeah, no, and I totally understand, because you were pleasant as possible, you know, on when we toured your house. I'm just staring at these two walls here, and the left it looks like it's purple, the right it looks like it's blue, and I'm sure everybody else is losing their minds right now.
I think that's the light that's doing that.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to briefly move that and see if it changes it. Does that change anything for you? Let me actually plop it down so it'll.
No, still looks purple.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Weird.
Can't wait for the new purple cat paws wallpaper from Twitch drop. Yeah, welcome in. Zinger Mina. The sunglasses, you want those? Nice. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are wanting the sunglasses. Let's catch up on chat real quick. Don't do VC too much. Also, due to shyness, really get to know people in tiny groups before I feel comfortable. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's most of that's Ellie, to be honest. You know, we usually join with, you know, small groups of friends and stuff like that, and you know, we might do some more of that. I also am planning on doing kind of a community day where we hang out and play like a community games together, like a Jackbox or something. Those are fun to do.
I wonder. You know, somebody was commenting on the wallpapers. They said maybe it's different wallpapers. And I suddenly remembered one of my other plots. I've got a bug where it keeps changing wallpapers on me. Let me.
It is very subtle, isn't it, Tangerine?
Yeah. Let me see if.
Different lights as well. I tend to use soft lights, but then I walk back in and it's like dark.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that wall, even though I had changed it back to blue, yeah, it temporarily was purple. You are correct. I just now changed it to the blue where it was supposed to be, and the colors are different now.
You know what you do though is just you mix and match purple and blue throughout the house and just totally mess with people's minds.
I mess with my own. Yikes.
Everybody wish Ellie a good work meeting. She'll be back.
Luck.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a couple minutes left. We'll hang out at the front of the plot and you know, take questions. I'm gonna catch up on comments. Knock them out. Yeah. Should look into Played Up for Community Day. Have you, Ellie, and your mods play? Haha. Oh my gosh, is that one of those cooking games? Because those games just anxiety. Only one person needs to own the game to play. I'll take a look at it, Bird the Builder. If you would please in the Discord link the Steam game. Do
Cooking
cook together.
Do
our cook together.
Anxiety-inducing enough.
Yeah, exactly. We have some good friends though that make that process very easy. In fact, now that I know how to do official Twitch shoutouts, give a shout out to Ashlyn Bloom. So, she and her crew, they do cake parties, but they're chill. They are so chill. Sometimes they're not chill, but she does take feedback very seriously, and she's, you know, it's a pretty chill process for the most part. One thing that used to distract me is how the inside of the house changes ambient light levels during the day. The dynamic pink tree wallpaper especially looks different during the daytime versus nighttime. Yeah. They're nice, especially for newbies. Just different. We raid inspiration from each other. That's true. That's true. Yeah. All right. So 10 o'clock. It is time for Dr. Darcy Dena. Thank you for having us. Add it to Discord. Thank you, Bird. And Dr. Darcy, if you want to join voice chat, you can. You don't have to. But if you do, just go ahead and pop in any of the fruit flavored chats, and I will pull you in. So, do I have you? Probably a big thing. Do I have you added as a friend, Dr. Darcy? I remember seeing you. All right, so we'll pull up Discord. Oh, you're getting me while I'm on my menu. There we go.
Why not?
Yeah, why not, right? Get me while I'm down.
I'll
right.
spare you and just do two.
All right, Dena, I will catch you later.
Take care.
You too. Hello, Dr. Darcy.
Well, hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, Dr. Darcy, I presume. I think I have you added. Can you hear me okay? I can hear you fine. Chat, let me know how she sounds.
I'm getting an awful echo, but I can ignore it if you can.
If you're watching Twitch, just go ahead and mute the tab.
Aha! There we go.
Bingo. The other day, someone Palia wanted to be friends, but as a force of habit, I didn't accept and just avoided him because of shyness. That's okay. If you don't know who they are, it makes perfect sense. She's a tad quiet. I will turn you up. We'll turn you up through Discord.
Okie doke.
All right, cool. So let's see if the... Make sure that you are... There you are. Okay, you're online, and...
Yeah, you should be able to zone over as long as the blue sign works.
Blue sign looks good. How's that now, Nova Mist? Perfect.
All right, so my conceit for this character is Darcy Lewis from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Awesome.
Gets plunked into Palia, which in my head is a parallel universe.
Yes.
So I still have no memory of my past. I know my name, and I know I don't quite belong here.
I love how you incorporated like the new fence and the braziers. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's one hell of a fence. Oh my gosh.
It's not done yet, but oh my god, the flow cost is just, it'll get done when I get enough flow.
People are nodding their head. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's go. I'm following you.
Okay. So I built small on purpose because I really love the natural look. So I built small across several areas so I could keep more of the ambiance.
I like
my little crafting area.
Yeah, I like the double fence. I haven't seen anybody do double fence, especially with the lights in between, but that's really cool.
Frankly, I stole it from somebody, but
I mean, I didn't think you stole it.
I don't remember who at this. Well,
you're inspired by. There you go.
That.
Yeah.
And here's my garden. So the name of the plot is Starden, which is sort of starry and garden.
Awesome.
I wanted a garden that was lit and looked comfy, and I could come hang out on.
Very lush. I like how you incorporated like the flower pots and everything in between, and it's just a very zen garden for sure.
I lucked out and got multiple umbrellas, so I was able to make sure we had good shade to hang out with all day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
And even though it's not exactly hidden, I put all of my machines sort of hidden in the back here. So they're here, they're handy, but they're not the first thing you see when you look at the garden.
That's good. That's a nice little touch, you know? It's those little attentions to detail that really make or break a house for sure. All right,
And
we'll do
then
this in
I
your order.
plunked well, I'm just going to run around and show you the rest of the garden.
Yeah,
I
yeah, of
took
course.
3 plots and moved them across because they fit so nicely here.
They do,
Just so
don't
that I
they?
could have trees fitting, framing the window. If you do that,
Oh, nice. That's a good touch.
if you do that though, you have to put the trees across 2 different plots, which means that if you move your house very, very slightly, you have to wait till everything dies to move the soil to match it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I learned that one the hard way. So we can go ahead and go inside the house if you want.
Yep. Yeah, we got lots of really good feedback in chat, and we'll catch up on that in just a minute.
Yeah, that well has been moved like 8 times. I can't quite decide where I want it, so.
Hey, this is your time though. So, I mean, if
Yeah.
you want feedback from chat, this will be the time. But not everybody wants people's opinions. We also are using this time to showcase your stuff, and here we go.
Yeah, so this is my one concession to holiday decor in this on this plot is I put in a coat rack, but
Nice. Take off your coats
take
before
off
you come.
your shoes.
Yeah.
We'll pretend you took off your shoes. Don't put shoes in my house.
I love that you mixed the draperies, those colors.
you.
That is so fancy. Every time I see one of these eggs, it's like, yeah, that's a flex.
I don't like the
Those
not crazy about the bellflower curtains. I think they look kind of puny.
But
by layering them, they look better.
The fans that you did over here, that's so creative.
Thank you.
That's so
I'm
cool.
actually kind of proud of that.
You should be. That's
I thought,
really cool.
Hey, I could flip that, and I think the Dragon Tide looks really pretty in the classic colorway.
Yeah. Little shades. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the egg is from the Temple of the Gales, if I recall.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough not to have had that last thing bugged for me. I know there are still people in my guild, even in my community, even that are right there, but they can't turn it in because they're bugged. So.
Yeah. Welcome in, Frank and Muff. Welcome back, anyways. Amazing. Anne said a little bit earlier with the hoe thing, you can remove crops.
Yeah, that was I played that game before they added that.
Yeah.
I played the soil game before they added that ability. Would have been so nice.
Yeah, that would have been so nice. I'm waiting for people to get back from an ad break before we start doing more stuff.
Sure. I started playing the first day of closed beta. One of my WoW friends suckered us all into playing. He, of course, played for about a week and stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how he got me playing Ark and Star Wars The Old Republic.
Oh, we love SWTOR. Ellie and I, we love some SWTOR for sure.
Yeah. When I stopped playing, I had every Chronicon in the game. That was my big flex there. I'd done all the jumping puzzles, but...
Sweet. Sweet.
So I started playing day 1 of closed beta. I made all of the mistakes I think that new players make. And just about the time I had my whole plot the way I wanted it, I somehow popped into my head to have this character, Darcy Lewis. And I re-rolled. So this is my re-roll. I've learned from some mistakes.
That's awesome. Welcome back, everybody, from the break. So if I catch
pantry.
Yeah, I love that pantry. I love the kitchen. It's very nice and clean. Yeah, when I detect that we're on an ad, I'll make sure to pause. That way y'all aren't missing anything. But yeah, this is really cool. I like how people have been using pantries.
Yeah, the industrial shelves fit so beautifully in a hallway.
Awesome. They really do.
That's no clipping or tricks in here. They just fit that nicely. So
they do. Yeah. This is really well organized. Really well organized kitchen.
I'm that way in my real life. Like my kitchen has to be clean and uncluttered. So
I've been mentioning it, and I will get to it. You know, I have like 2 weeks off after Christmas, so one of my projects is I'm going to build like a feature video of, you know, amazing kitchens that I've seen along my tours. This is happening. Grand entrance. Ooh.
So this is sort of like the sitting room, desk area, temple of the Phoenix, because after all, I'm Phoenix's child, so I had to have a little temple. And right now, my offering is food. When I was trying desperately for a swordfin eel for, no kidding, 3 solid Earth weeks.
Ooh.
I had fish there.
I like how you framed that. You're just like Earth weeks.
Well, you know, we get a lot of Palia weeks.
Yeah, Bird, definitely. Also, I will be opening up more availabilities for tours during that time. I really like this. I really like this. I like how people have incorporated these statues as, you know, altars and stuff like that, but the lighting that you capture for this is really, really cool.
Yeah, this was originally the blue starry wallpaper that's on the outside of the house, and then when we got the new colors, I saw this color and went, that'll be so pretty with the light.
I'm really glad that we did. I'm really glad that we did. The March of Colors is what we're calling it.
Yeah.
I love the fans.
Thank you again. And I love the Emberborn in blue.
Yeah.
I think it fits with the Dragon Tide so nicely. So this is just a little house just for Darcy. Nothing real big, nothing real fancy. Darcy is potentially a little trampy around the edges if you look at my gallery walls.
Can we all disagree that this is not fancy? I think this is fancy. Fancy is the state of mind. I mean, this right here, how can you not sit here and not feel fancy? That's what I want to know. I feel fancy just sitting here. This just exudes
well, you look
fanciness.
fancy.
Thank you.
You look fancy. It's okay. It's small. It's not elaborate. And I'm you need enough clutter to make it look in, but I don't like clutter anyway, so I try to keep it uncluttered. This is a couple of cake stands.
Yeah, that's awesome.
With and so Tiny Dragon figured out if you peek under there are 2 red presents underneath the other cake stand.
Ooh.
You kind of have to stand by that. Here, I'll move something. And you can come stand over here and you can see the underpinning of that just so that somebody else can look at it.
Awesome. Eloic, thanks for the follow.
The red and blue presents
Mm-hmm.
act like ground.
Oh.
So things that you can only put on the ground, you can actually put on top of those presents, so you can elevate some things that you might not have been able to elevate otherwise.
We have some amazing Palian engineers, don't we? So, Denebula came up with a really good phrase for your house. Quietly elegant.
Oh, thank you. I love that.
Yeah, Glitcher's doing the real work here. That's true.
Yep.
Doing the real work. This is really nice.
I have played a little bit with glitching, but I don't think I've glitched on this plot at all, so.
And the thing you risk with doing glitch placements, though, is they might fix it and that.
Okay, if you're headed this way, let's take a left instead of a right, and I'll
Okay.
show you the bathhouse.
Okay, sorry, meandering.
No, that's fine. You can totally meander. So this is the bathhouse. I wanted a separate bathroom and just wanted something that felt like, Darcy could come and just soak.
Oh yeah.
So, and of course you have to screen the toilet because nobody likes looking at toilets.
That's
so
right,
it's
Bert.
hidden behind the foliage there.
Never touch the glitches again. Get them in and never touch them again. I like this. This is one of the first buildings that you get in Palia, and when you upgrade to the house, some people just leave them behind, but it's always interesting to see what people do with them after the fact. And I like how you've incorporated this, bathhouse. It's like this, like you could almost.
I'm really glad that I built out most of this plot before they added separate harvest houses.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I probably would have been tempted to cut more trees, cut more brush, and put in harvest houses for these. But I dig the tent.
Yeah, that's okay, Aloic. Am I saying that correctly? Let me know. I like to make sure I pronounce names correctly. So jealous of the foliage kept on the plot. I chopped in mine so much before I realized they don't respawn. Yeah, you do kind of have to be.
Yeah, that's half of my inspiration for re-rolling was the name Dr. Darcy Lewis, and the other half was I cannot cut everything because my other plot is clear cut.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. So just if you are new playing Palia, if you're watching this new playing Palia, all of this stuff here does not respawn. These big trees do not respawn. Definitely. So
trees this size, the trees that you can plant from seeds, respawn. Nothing else here respawns.
Yeah.
So if you cut it, it's gone forever.
Right. So if you like the look of it, especially like these big trees here, try to work around them. Everything on this plot here, as far as resources are concerned, you can get outside. So only take it down if you need it, and when you do, it won't come back.
So here's the little observatory, also known as the gazebo.
The gazebo. I love observatories. This is a really good shape for an observatory, based off of what it is.
Darcy's an astrophysicist, so
yeah,
gotta have an observatory.
Told your friends that you joined for the Switch update, and they kept everything, even building around the debris. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about reading chat.
I can't wait till we get books.
Yeah.
Books. I want books. There are so many book assets in the game. They just have to make them placeable by players. But every Palian has stacks and stacks of books in their house except us.
So, how many of you, and we have lots of people that already fired off about books, how many of you would really be into reading Palian lore? Like, there are people that would play games like Skyrim. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but Bethesda games usually have lots of backstory and stuff in them.
I would love it. I read everything I can read that's out in the world, and I'm looking forward to more. This is just a little holiday picnic up here.
I love the holiday picnic.
What I would like to do, and I have seen on Tiny Dragon's Discord, and I have not studied it enough to be able to do it, but someone has glitched enough presents that they've gotten the telescope on top of the observatory, on top of this.
Oh, wow.
Up by the silver ball.
That makes sense.
And I would love to do that, and then the telescope can live up top.
Yeah, definitely.
But I just haven't gotten around to that yet because I have FOMO and have like 4 other plots. And then last but not least, over here is Fish Camp.
Let's check out Fish Camp. Let me locate you first. Because we have...
Sorry, I ran away from you.
That's okay. All right, cool. I'm following you now.
Hello. Okay. So behind Fish Camp, I put in a little archery range
Ah, yes. Good for practice.
because,
Derpy deer.
well, and because Fish Camp. So if you're not, Fish Camp is where you hang out after you fish, right? And it's over here by the
Oh, look at this fish camp.
lake. So, having been to fish camps in real life, you go to the lake, you go fishing, you go back to camp, you sit around, you drink, hence the bar and the barrels.
Hell
you
yes.
you lie about the fish that got away. And then what do you do after that? You go out back at the fish camp and you do some drunk and highly unsafe shooting.
Nice.
So we have the shooting range.
Is there anybody else in chat that's done fish camp? The only memories I have of fishing were with my dad out on a boat in the middle of a lake, and it was some really good memories. But that's cool that fish camps are a thing. Drinking and highly unsafe, firing of firearms. That's fun.
I mean, that's part of the deal.
Yeah, definitely. Dr. Darcy, thank you so much for having us over for the tour, and we have lots of chat to catch up on. Love how the targets light up when shot. It's too bad because you just need the red one on top so you can use taller things like wardrobes to get the height up on top of the gazebo. Wow, yeah. Zendia says you have an awesome build. Awesome build.
That's Zandia. You just released her video.
That is correct.
She's my girl.
Yeah.
She's my community member, and we were so happy to play window dressing for her during that build.
That was a lot of fun. The very first tour that I've ever had participants in that just set backstage and stuff like that, and extras. That was so much fun. I like how people have kind of taken gotten really creative as far as that goes. Yeah, for sure. If I miss anybody's chat, just go ahead and make sure to call it out, and I'll scroll back up and make sure to catch it. The entire community must have amazing homes. Y'all are 2 for 2 so far. Bird the Builder, guess what? We have like tours all day. I have two different streams that are going to be going on. This one is going on until 11 o'clock Central Time. And we have our next tour up in 8 minutes is going to be Ashlyn Bloom. Let's see. We might be able to get her on voice. Not sure, but we'll definitely pop over. But we do have 8 minutes to use. Does anybody have any questions for Dr. Darcy?
While they're typing, I will say that our little community is such a nice one. I ran into B Huddles, who is the community leader, randomly out in the world a couple of times. She invited me to the community. It's not the first community I was invited to, but for some reason I decided to accept. And everyone is so nice. We're all women of a certain age. Or most of us are women of a certain age. We have a couple babies in the group.
Yeah.
We have a lot in common. Our Discord is really active. We tell each other where the choppa piles are every day.
That's so sweet.
We do the cooking together every week. We just really do a lot together, and we help each other out. And yes, everybody's houses have been great. We did a long houses and plot tour with all of us one day for probably 2 hours, and everybody's great. Tuku Moonshadow has a great one. Rula Onyx has a great one.
They should sign up. I would love to go see it and feature it. And the committee is all of you. So You know, it's been really cool to interface the committee with other communities that are out there and just meet new people and just kind of get people talking and stuff like that. So lots of people in chat are definitely supportive of that, and it's always a good thing to kind of hear that people have found community. Thank you, Mango, for the follow. It's really cool that people have found community in this day and age. You know, last 3 years, let's be honest, was tough. I hate bringing it up, but it's true. We needed to make the world a smaller place and a safer place, and it's very easy to feel alone.
Yeah, this game is such a joy for me. I'm a OG World of Warcraft player, and while I leave and I come back, I leave. Like, I don't know how to quit you. But one of the reasons I leave every time I leave is it just gets stressful.
Mm-hmm.
People compete for resources. People compete for Mythic Plus ratings. People compete for gear. And when I discovered Palia, it's just the nicest brain bleach.
Yeah, brain bleach, that's funny. I've never heard that before.
No? Yeah, this is brain bleach. It's like puppy and kitten videos, brain bleach.
Brain bleach. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much again. What we'll do, have you signed it for like an official tour? I
have not.
Okay. One of the things that I've been encouraging people to do, if we do a live tour, definitely sign up for like a main tour too, because we'll go through the same motion again, but I'll feature you in a video, and you'll have like a quote commit tour, even though we've done it live. But Twitch and live streams and videos, they're completely different beasts. It's weird like that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure that I'd want to do this plot again, but I'm in the middle of working on what I call the Crone's Cottage.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be this plot. It could be a different plot if you want.
Yeah, if I ever, which actually kind of sits in this footprint, but if I ever get that to the point where I'm happy to show people, maybe I'll sign up for that, because you are a lovely man.
Oh, thank you.
Always polite and complimentary, and it's not just, oh, that's nice. You have really specific compliments, and they're all very genuine, you can tell, and that's really appreciated in this day and age.
I appreciate that. That's very beautiful feedback. I like to not just go for ooh pretty, like you said, and point out specifics. I learned a lot about design from my wife, Ellie Jelly, and it's people spend time on their homes, and they put things in a way that are beautiful. Sometimes I've learned from Ellie that there's a science behind beauty. I look at computers in terms of like in sort of a scientific way, but
yeah, I'm a software geek too.
She's taught me that design kind of has that sort of she's taught me that design kind of has those same sorts of elements, and she can break down a design the way that I can break down a computer. And over the years that we've been together, she's taught me how to do that. And it's really fun for me to just kind of point those little things out that people may not notice, just kind of how colors work together. And, she'll be right behind me while I'm doing a tour and just be nodding her head and be like, oh yeah, those colors are complementary. And I'm just like, that's really cool. It's not just, wow, that's pretty, but why is it pretty? You know what I mean? Yeah. I really appreciate that.
It's the thought between mixing the red and the blue and the dragon tide. And actually, I saw somebody do some red dragon tide on one of your earlier videos. And I thought, when I get to dragon tide, I wasn't even to that furniture yet. I thought, when I get to dragon tide, some of it's going to be red.
Oh, yeah. Y'all stop it right now. I'm gonna lose it. I gotta keep this together. I got tours I gotta do. Dr. Darcy, again, thank you. That is a huge compliment. I really take that to heart. It's why I enjoy doing these. It's very rewarding for me as much as it is for everybody else.
I think it's why people watch you do these too.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to go and let everybody give lots of love to Dr. Darcy. We'll go hit up Ash Lynn and crash her party, whatever she's doing. So we'll see y'all later, and we'll don't be a stranger to Dr. Darcy on Discord, definitely.
I'm lurking, but I'm there.
All right, cool. All right, let's head back.
Take care. Have fun.
You too. We'll head back to my plot, and we'll do some switcheroos. All right, so unfortunately Ash isn't able to make it. So we'll go ahead and we'll do a free spot. Is there anybody that's on right now that would like a tour? We can try Anne's plot. I'm gonna try to pop over to your house, Anne, and see if it'll work. No, this is why we can't have nice things. That's a bummer. Ugh. That makes me mad. It makes me mad. Yeah, that's really bad. Let's see. Anybody else that we can try, perhaps? I know. Well, at the very least, though, like, we were able to capture it. Yeah, VPN. Can't play with my international friends anymore. It's really, really unfortunate. We'll do kind of we'll see if we can kind of pop into, like, random people's. Just be like, surprise! Yeah, that seems like a lot of people are online right now that are international, but maybe we'll get lucky. I'm in North America. Zingermina, US. I'm in the United States. Here we go. So we're on a random plot right now. And we're gonna pop in and say hi. When do drops start? Drops are starting right now. They've already started. Hey, Ruby. Just popping in. Tell your friend to come. Oh, that's really awesome. Well, this looks like this is getting ready up for a cake party. Palia got a good community, not a lot of toxic people. I agree with that. I agree with that. I like the sight lines here. Always love the colors. Yeah, we're just popping in. Little quick sessions. Little quick sessions. It is a shame, though, that, like, everyone's always super helpful. You're like, oh, you need X, Y, Z, I got you. I agree with that, yeah. Well, what we'll do is we'll just chat for a bit. Standing a huge flow tree near Kilo, and no one has come in spite of me calling out 3 times. It's too big for me to chop down myself. Well, we're good until 10:45. So, Denebula, we're still partied up. Let's go. Let's see if we can help you out. Most questions get answered in server chat by nice people. Yeah, I agree with that. Finally got a taker. Is that me? I'm on my way. Do y'all think that they're gonna add more things to the starting area? That would be interesting. Right by Phoenix Falls, yep. OMW. Oh yeah, that's a big chunky boy. Flow tree, Killama. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Nice. Bingo. Nailed it. So, we do have a... Not a problem, Denebla. We do have a community in Palia. If you want to be a part of it, I am perfectly fine with inviting people. Do y'all know if there's like a limit? Hey, Nova. Got you. Sweet. We'll try. This is our motto. The best way to be prepared is to stay prepared. 24 people. That's so weird. I guess the reason why they did that is because limit is 25. Yeah, that is a bummer. I guess that makes sense though, because like you can only have 25 people on a server. So if you have the entire community show up, they always need to, yeah, they do need to add more things to communities. But yeah, if you have your entire community show up to a server, I guess that's kind of what they're gearing up for now. But yeah, in the meantime, they're just kind of a glorified chat, which I mean, we all know that we use Discord for anyways. So but you know, I'm gonna do something fun. I'm gonna do something fun right now. Because I can, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to gift one of you a subscription. Because nobody likes ads. Bing. Who got it? Fancy lady. Ooh. Yeah. Not sure if drops have been enabled yet. Yep. They should have started 30 minutes ago. Yeah, drops are enabled. But I'm gonna double check though. Sanity check. Drops are turned on automatically. Make sure that you are connected. Let's mute that. We'll go to, I think it's like just twitch.tv drops. Drops and reward. Yeah, let's go campaigns. Oh, that's not what I do. I want to search in the page. I'm not on Mac. Palia. Yep, the drops are on. The drops are on. I have drops on right now. Ad time. All streamers have no drops yet. Okay. But yeah, welcome in, Mango. Thank you for saying hi. Always like lurkers, but just you know, popping in and saying hi is important. You haven't seen anything show up in the inventory yet since your maybe S6 hasn't flipped the switch yet. Welcome in, Small Voyager. Hello. Yeah, the drops should be happening like anytime now. They're supposed to start. They're supposed to start like 39 minutes ago. Let me check. So it looks like they are... I'm not the only one that's having trouble with it. There are a lot of people that are also having trouble with it. So I imagine it's the campaign is already started now. Hello from Denmark. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. So the drops aren't working at the moment, but I know that they're actively... I'm not the only one that's experiencing it, so I imagine that since the campaign has already started and your watch time is logged, you should get credit for it, hopefully. But yeah, they might not have flipped the switch yet. Let's send some tree rats their way to wake S6 up. They are in Pacific Standard Time. They said something about it in their Discord. Yeah, they have. Drops are enabled on the streamer end, but there's nothing coming for viewers yet. The stream is fun to watch. Yeah, so we're just hanging out, right? We're hanging out, we're having fun. That's the important thing. While you're here, of course, you know, the drops are happening. Ah, cool. Metamorphosis. Another fan from Denmark. I love meeting people from all over the world. It's really cool that a lot of you have chose to come and watch my stream. That's very, 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 very sweet. It's nice even without the drops. I appreciate that. Yeah, I want to have fun. Last time they started at 11 a.m. Central Time. Maybe they will start then. Would even watch without the drops. Thank you, Rhiannon. That's very kind. So 10:45 in about 3 minutes. Good idea. So yeah, I do have a YouTube. If I can't type. Is it like YouTube or is it YouTube? One of them. Thank you. Thank you, Yanni. Okay, so I stream on Twitch, but I also have a YouTube. I do lots of house tours on YouTube, and you can find me under the same name, Affinity Commit. But I will go ahead and link it, and I'll make sure to add the command in too. Make sure that it works. I hope that y'all can't hear my clacky keyboard. That's a good point to plug the YouTube. In your early WoW days, we had a guild meetup in real life with folks from all over the US, even one from Australia that flew in. That's awesome. Yeah, so there's a link to the YouTube. You can also join the Discord. We have lots of people that have submitted their homes for that sort of thing. Let me pop in. We have our next thing is going to be Lady Britney, and I believe she's streaming live right now. Yep. So she's gonna... I just popped into her chat real quick. We'll see. But she's also streaming, so you do actually hear my keyboard. Yeah, I knew it. I'm kind of a loud typer. I got big paws, so... Hopefully it wasn't like too clacky, I guess. I don't know. So it looks like she's probably... We're doing a board game. We're going to be doing a board game. So I'll wait for her. let's comment on something. As far as I know, they are aware of it. Keyboard sounds are defined. They are Cherry MX Browns, if you're curious. People want their looty. That's right. Maybe we can pop in on Frozen Bites. Say hi. We're waiting on Lady Britney. There's going to be a board game, so... different plot. Attack. So let's see. Let's search for Lady Britney. There you are. Add her as a friend. I'm doing fine, Frozen Bites. Live on Twitch. And doing fantastic. Also, how is everybody doing so far? I know that y'all have mentioned y'all are having fun. That's always good to know. Little secret, you are too. Ah, nice. Cool. Frozen Bites, I'm guessing same name? Yeah. New project, I guess. We'll see if she accepted my invite. It's always kind of been a little challenge to sync up. Nothing yet. Oh, she might have already accepted. Yep, there she is. Cool. I will be back. I'll be back, Frozen Bites. I'll be back. This is a skeleton plot, my ass. But I'll be back. I will be back, my friend. You like this new fences? You're scared they'll lag you out again? I mean, there's always that chance, you know? Always that chance. So we're gonna go visit Lady Britney. She told me that there's like this board game, allegedly. Let's go say hi. Hello. You had to move plot feet. Yeah. Random drop-in slot. Are we getting random drops? Yeah, I know. Random drop-ins. I don't think I'm part of her Discord, but I imagine that she probably has something going on. That's why planning is important. But it is hard to coordinate with people sometimes. Throw a snowball. Yeah, that'll get her attention. She's inviting everybody. There you go. Poof. Poof. That's how we roll. So, yeah, this is an interesting design for a cake party, but it's you can see everybody. I kind of like that about that, because sometimes, you know, when you're doing a repetitive activity, it's kind of neat to be able to see everybody at the same time. All right, let's coordinate. Let's do. There's that one. There's another one. There we go. Yeah, she's already in one. Hey, Miss Britney.
Hi.
Hello.
Let me change my outfit before you start, because this is not my actual hair color.
Oh, okay.
This is not what I normally wear. I'm dressed up for Christmas. But that's the wrong colors for, like, me as an individual person.
I see. Everybody say hi to Lady in chat.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready too. I'm right behind you.
I've never given an official tour before.
Well, that's okay. You know, we're doing little quick 15-minute sessions, chat saying hi to you and
Hello.
hello.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
So this is my second plot. This is the Court of Cakes and Chappas.
Nice.
It is where I have my garden and my crafting stations and all of my starred fish and buggies that will eventually go in my house. And then this giant cooking circle for cakes.
I was talking about this on my chat that, like, I really like this design because when you're doing cake parties, you either have sort of like a galley kitchen layout, but when you have it in this central section, you can see everybody. And I think that's kind of what makes cake parties fun, because, like, if your point of view is just like staring at an oven the entire time and you can't really see anybody else, it's kind of, you're just clicking a button at that point.
Yeah, my cake parties are very chaotic because we'll listen to music and we'll jam out, and then anybody who's not in voice chat completely butchering the songs because Discord delay, right? It sounds terrible.
That's awesome.
Is literally in server chat, not even nearby, not nothing. Is in server chat just belting out lyrics randomly.
Yeah.
Or, like, we're just the most we are not super fast with cakes at all when we do cake parties.
That's okay.
It's a very chill time.
Yeah. I if I'm ever part of like cake parties and my brain cells start to wane, I start cracking dad jokes left and right. So
yeah, no, we are the most chaotic. So the inside of my little fountain here is all of the Maji Market stuff. And it's a rainbow on the inside and then a rainbow on the outside in the opposite way.
I love the colors. Chat's just going off. They love the Maji Market was my poverty era.
I don't have the ability to give you editor on this plot, so
that's
I can't
okay.
give it to you here. But
that's
I can
okay.
on the next one, so you can see top down.
No worries.
But there's like 200 people who have it, and I can't scroll.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So
most of the time I operate without it, so yeah, that's cool. It's gonna be. I like the design, and you know, it's fun to do these little quick tours to kind of highlight features. This is really cool.
You ready to see my actual housing plot?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you seen it at all yet?
No, I haven't.
You know what you're walking into?
I like to go. I like fresh eyes.
Okay, hold on. I need to water before we do that. I didn't
Roger
realize
that.
I hadn't watered. My bad. So for those of you who don't know me, I've been playing Palia for 2.5 years.
That's awesome.
Under NDA, I was part of the first 200 players to get to play this game. So I have had a plan for what I wanted my house to look like for that long.
That's awesome.
And I finally got to do it because I wanted this to be special for my community for streaming. So my house is a playable board game.
Awesome.
That I spent 2 real life months on nothing but this path.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah. So, if you want to press H, please don't remove a single thing.
I wouldn't.
Nothing.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
But you can see the top down. I tried to make it an L and a B for Lady Britney. I obviously could not do that, so it's a very fancy B.
People are asking, is this Chutes and Ladders?
No. I came up with the rules. I have come up with the design, and it's perfectly balanced, and it takes about an hour to play with like 5 to 7 people.
Check this out, everybody. So I'm just doing that top-down view. Thank you, She Bites.
So the way that this works is I wanted the path to be pretty even if it wasn't a board game. So it's 6 colors. It's a rainbow.
Awesome.
And then halfway through that pattern flips. So each space is a different color depending on what the piece of furniture is next to it.
Okay.
So like this is blue. This is purple. And then
Thank you,
it
Akira.
should be pretty straightforward of what the colors are. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Yes.
And each space has an action. So in my chat, you would do ! roll to roll a die.
Okay.
And then that tells you how many spaces you're going to move.
Okay.
Red makes you go backwards 3 spaces. So if you landed on it here, you would just go back to here. And
Okay.
only go back 2. Orange makes you switch with last player. So whatever person is in last place, I would come stand in your spot. You would run all the way back to wherever last place is. And then that person comes up to wherever you were.
Awesome.
Yellow is skip a turn. So in order for us to signify this, when you land on it, you're going to sit. And then when we go around and like go past everybody, come back to you, in order to signify that you have been skipped and like are being skipped that turn, you stand up. And then when we come back to you again, we know, hey, you got skipped last turn, you're standing back up. So like you can actually take your turn. Green goes forward 3 spaces, so it's the opposite of red.
Okay.
Blue switches with first player, so it's the opposite of orange. And then purple makes you roll again, so it's the opposite of yellow. Whereas yellow makes you skip a turn, purple makes you take an extra turn.
Wow. That's so cool.
So it's really fun. And everybody, the switching with first and last player makes this game real chaotic, because you can have somebody who gets stuck here because of how the turns lay, and they're just stuck here, and then have somebody like way up in the middle of the path. And it's real fun. And I like it a lot.
I love that people have created games within games. I think that's probably that is a level of creativity that not many people have achieved, and that's really cool. The fact that you have a color coding game tile system.
Yeah, it is. It is really, really fun. I've run it several times with my community and just random people on the server just to gauge if it's actually good, because I came up with the rules and everything. Like I did this.
Yeah, no doubt.
And so I was really excited about it.
Do you have an extra shovel?
For what?
I need to scrape my jaw off the floor.
Yeah. Do you want to run the path, or how do you want me to tell you where stuff is?
Let's we'll walk through the path first, and then yeah, we'll walk through the path first to kind of see like how things are.
This little gazebo has all of my trophy stuff.
Sweet.
It is a work in progress.
Trophy
for
room.
Medals. But I didn't want this inside my house, so that's where this is.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back on our little path.
All right.
I'm real proud of this house. Like, I'm real proud of it. Do you want to take a guess at how much the value is for this housing plot?
Take your bets. Take your bets. Chat, take your bets. I want to say like I can't even. I don't even think I can quantify it. But I would say like 5 million. That's low balling it.
5 1/4.
5 1/4? Was that? Oh, nice.
Yeah, 5 1/4. So this little house is obviously a work in progress and not anywhere near done, but this is just the little winter cottage. It's gonna have all the winter lights stuff.
You know, when you say like work in progress, it's true for everything. It's not work in progress, it's early access, right?
Right.
Yeah. No, this is cool. Like, what I like to highlight for even if people say that it's work in progress is for people that don't know where to start, like, it's a good framework. I like to highlight the, designers that take something like this and like, this is where you start. This is like a good framework to start with. You can start with the tree in the center and then just kind of add things around it. So yeah, we got wows, and I feel lowballed because some people were going really low just to be like, this isn't The Price is Right. It's not like $1. Yeah.
The other plot that's literally just my cooking station and like my crafters is 1.5 million.
That's awesome. I love the ornament rugs too.
I don't do things small. You'll learn that real quick.
You go big and then you go home. I mean, that's the maximalist life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did you come up with since these are kind of tight sessions, right? How did you come up with the pattern of the pieces? Like, how did you balance that out to make a game that
I wanted it to start with blue and do purple next, because blue and purple are 1, my favorite colors, 2, my wedding colors, and 3, my stream colors.
Fantastic. Yeah, I love it.
So I needed it to start with blue both at the beginning of the path and start with blue at the end of the path where you enter into the house.
Yeah.
So I literally did blue and purple at the beginning, and then was like, okay, so now the next colors, like, we start the rainbow and it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then it just repeats. And it happens to end up being an even number where when we flip in the middle right here, because the flip is here, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Where we flip in the middle, it happens to be blue and purple.
Perfect.
So it took me, I don't know, I think I spent a week doing the math for the paths. Of just figuring out how many path pieces I needed, and then
my gosh,
laying them in a way that I could get them all to do the thing. And it was a lot.
Yeah, I can tell. I think that's so cool though. I mean, just how, for me as an engineer, when people create games and then they make them balanced in terms of like the numbers of the tiles and everything that you have, and just the probabilities of getting into different slots and switching things around and stuff like that, that tickles my brain. It's very fascinating to me how people can come up with those systems and to make them fun. It's like, to make something work, that's easy, but to make something fun, that's like, to me, that's another level of programming, is people that make games. That's really cool.
So this is my Manji Market shrine. It has one of everything.
Are we paying homage to retail?
Yeah, there's a lot of money right here.
Retail therapy shrine.
If you don't know, I might have gone real hard on the Manji Market shrine.
Yeah.
So I have one of every plushie and pillow on my other plot, right? I have extra plushies and pillows over there on the shrine. And then if you come over here along the other side of my house, before we go inside. These are all of my trophies.
Oh yeah.
And then more plushies that will eventually go in my house, but I have not. The inside doesn't have knickknacks yet.
Okay.
So the inside is all of the things except for knickknacks.
Because of
But
the way
that'll
that
go
my
in.
brain works,
Mm-hmm.
Are you accepting feedback
On what?
on your game? Because you could use the plushies as sort of like modifiers.
No. No. One, I'm not touching this.
Yeah, it's
And giving somebody editor to be able to like place a plushie down and then somebody else pick a plushie up, right?
Oh no.
Instead of
I
me.
was saying like having like a plushie on one of the tiles, and it's like you have to pull a card, kind of like a Monopoly. But
Oh.
that's what I was thinking. It's okay. You can throw it out.
I think you should play it the way it is first.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm speaking from ignorance, obviously. Thank you.
And then decide if it needs to change.
Yeah. No, as
But
it is, I
Travis
wouldn't change
did
anything. It's
suggest
just
it, and then as soon as we finished playing, he was like, "Never mind, this is perfect the way it is."
awesome. Yeah. Welcome back, Ellie. So
So
yeah,
this is my
cool.
house.
Ah.
So I don't know. Okay, so this is the entryway, and this is stuff that is important to me. In game, aside from the rugs have 0 bearing, and the furniture in the room is not finished.
Does your fish have a name?
My ancient fish?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I should probably name him. I don't know. But no, not yet.
Okay.
But these are the trophies for finishing all of the starred bugs and non-starred bugs. And then obviously hunting each of the critters is what the mounts are. These maps are for finding all of the treasure chests in both Kilima and Bahari, respectively.
Excellent.
This wreath is for finishing my Shep program, for the Shep thing. And then the knives underneath are Valley Sunrise knives, but there's a wonderful story of me running around while the knives were bugged from cooking, running around and just stabbing everybody. For a whole day during testing like 2 years ago.
That's awesome.
So when I got those knives, I screamed because they have blue handles, and I was like, I have been given knives as a memory. I don't think that that's what happened, but I feel like that. So they have a special place of honor in my house.
That's awesome.
Do you want to go left or right first?
You are my tour guide, so I will follow you.
We'll start right. So this side is all like a living room. It's all red, white, black, gold. And it's literally just a giant living room and a kitchen and a dining room and just like a party space of like, hey, come hang out, come lounge, and like I would host a party here kind of vibe.
Yeah, I like this. This is very, very open. Lots of good colors in here. Oh, I like this table. I like how you put the tables together. We
do you
need
like
more.
That it's lit up from the bottom?
I do like that a lot, and I like that. We don't really have too many big. Like most of the big tables are wooden, but the fact that this is a slate, I think that makes it feel very fancy. Like you have a big, like you imported a big slab from Bahari, right? Made a big fancy table out of it. I'm picking up on all the little things here. Like I like the mirrors and the chevrons that you used to kind of make a pattern.
That's not done. Oh, that's nowhere near done. I forgot about that. That will be ginormous long term.
Yeah. Open concept for entertaining.
Wall.
Yeah. I like the retro wallpaper too. I like how people have used that. This is really cool.
And then this is my kitchen.
Yeah.
We do not cook here. This is literally for show.
I like show kitchens though.
We cook on the other plot. But I need to have a kitchen. You can't have a house without a kitchen.
No. No, definitely
So-
not.
So the walls are not finished. Everything will be mirrored, obviously. So the walls aren't done yet, but you know, we'll get there. And then this will be full of stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's cooking related.
Oh yeah, totally. That's gonna be really cool to see.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Imagine that much counter space IRL, right?
It would be the place to be baking cookies and decorating, let me tell you.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so this side.
Ooh, the grand dining room.
So Lady Britney, because she's played this game for forever, has the largest in-game community as well as the first one ever established. It's called the Queendom of Lycia. There is a server size limit of 25.
Oh yeah, Ellie, I totally remember
So
that.
this table has enough seats to fill an entire server. So there's 24 chairs and then one throne.
Wow.
Because I am the queen. So if I wanted to have my entire community here, I could not because there's like, I don't know, like 500 people in my community. But in game, I could have 25 people at my house and everyone would have a seat at the table. And we could have a whole big meeting to plan community stuff.
That's awesome.
Which is pretty cool.
That is really cool. I like your use of the draperies with the lights.
I'm real proud of that.
Yeah, you should be. That's really cool.
I'm pretty proud of it. So this is my office. This is my little stream desk.
Oh, love it.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I love it.
Oh.
I love it. I love that you're using the paintings as like a screen. That's really cool.
Yeah,
That's
there's
a nice
TV
touch.
in my bedroom for the same reason. And then this is going to be a giant outdoor library with like comfy chairs and stuff.
Yes.
But obviously, I ran out of flow wood, and I haven't crafted in a minute.
Lots of people have been commenting this morning about the need for books. We need books to read in Palia.
I agree. This entire room is going to get completely redone and will be an indoor library that is open to anybody. Whereas that library on the outside is like private and mine for like my office, right?
Yes.
But this is like comfy, cozy. Anybody can come grab a book and read.
Can y'all check out those patterns? I love the patterns that you did of those bookshelves.
The triangles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And then this is my bedroom. So, everything in this area is going to get shifted slightly to be centered on this instead of centered on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't done that yet because my house stuff is currently messed up. I cannot decorate right now.
Oh.
I'm bugged. So I can't move anything or do anything. So I couldn't touch everything up for you, unfortunately.
That's okay.
And then this is a bathroom,
Oh, look
but
at this.
like super fancy bathroom.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't do things like I like all the high end stuff. I'm a queen, all right? I don't know what you want.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being in the company of royalty, you know?
So the last room is a super secret. This will be full of candles and like super romancy. Is a little secret hideaway, and there's gonna just be, I don't know, it's gonna be romantic. So there's gonna be a bunch of plants and trees and stuff to make this like very secluded and
I love
hidden.
it. Yeah.
And all lit up so you can have like a little romantic getaway at your own house.
I like how people are using kind of the spaces in between their houses to create extra rooms and hideaways and everything like that.
Yeah, my courtyard's pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of it. So that's my house.
This is a really awesome house. Thank you again for inviting me. People have really just been touching on the design of how you use your lightings and your draperies and stuff like that. And, you know, this is, I like how you've used lots of, like, you can tell that these are your favorite colors, but you also balance them out as well to where it's not just single colors, you know what I mean? Like you incorporate other little embellishments to like make colors pop and stuff like that. So yeah, this is really cool. I appreciate you having me out. We've been having lots of fun this morning, even though are the drops working for your folks?
Absolutely not. I posted, if you look in the partner Discord, I posted a tweet that I put out to Twitch and Twitch support to be like, excuse me. Essentially what's happening is it's turned on the viewer side, so the viewers know that there is a drops campaign for Palia.
Right.
But on our side, on the stream side, even if you have the like drops enabled, it's not turned on at all on the streamer side.
Do you feel like
a open drops campaign?
People are getting credit for it anyways?
No, absolutely not. They're not.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Nope. Because we don't have it turned on. Like, we can't give them drops because Twitch hasn't turned it on for the stream side.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So there's, in the partner general channel, there's the tweet that I put out. I don't know.
I've been monitoring it. Yeah.
Both of them, and I'm like, excuse me. And everybody's been like sharing that to see if we can get them to fix it, because it's not something Palia or S6 can do. Like, that's an error on Twitch's side, and Twitch has to turn it on.
Got it. Yeah, we're just taking a little walkthrough since some of you may have missed this during an ad break. But that's, yeah, this is a really cool layout, and you know, I will be on later. Hopefully they get it fixed today for sure. That way people can get there.
I'm sure it will, and worst case if it doesn't, like,
the campaign does go on for a bit.
S6 will make it right.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's messed up on Twitch's end, like, it will get fixed even if it's not fixed today.
Yeah. That's one thing that's always impressed me about S6 is that they are on top of stuff.
But yeah, it's still, like, even if I go into drops in my, like, stream manager, it doesn't show up as an open campaign, which is why we aren't giving drops out.
Yeah. And
that, like, that's not something S6 has any control over at all.
Right. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Well, we'll definitely have to plan a time to do the course properly, and I'll record my antics, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. But again, thank you so much for having me out, and if y'all have any questions and stuff, I will go ahead and I'll give you a shout out.
If you want to run this at all today, I do not care. My kiddo really wants to play it again.
Okay.
So if there's a time later where you're like, hey, I'm ready, and you have community members who want to, like, anybody's welcome. They just have to add me in game, obviously, to be able to come visit.
Yeah.
So, like, if you want to at any point at all today, I'm literally live until at least 12 hours from now.
Okay.
So, like, I'm open to doing it literally whenever.
Yeah, we'll arrange something for sure. If we get some other community members together. But yeah, thank you again, and I'll catch you around for sure. I appreciate all the support that you've given me so far, you know, as a new Palia partner, and it's been really cool networking with you.
Yeah, I have really liked welcoming everybody in, because I've done Palia secretly for forever, and to be able to actually share that love with everybody and then, like, have people come in and be able to help has been, like, the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Yeah, it really is a powerful thing. I understand what you mean by just having to have this, you know, really awesome thing in private, and then finally be able to share it with everybody else. I think a lot of people can kind of relate to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will definitely keep in touch, and I'll circle back with you if we can align on that. I have lots of little micro tours that I'm doing this afternoon, just doing little quick house tours. So I extend the same invitation if you have anybody that wants me to do a quick house tour. I have a sign up link.
I'll ask. I know I've got a couple of members who have a good enough house that they would want to. So I'll ask them and see.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Cool.
All right, well, have fun. Also, pretend that I didn't just follow you.
I will pretend that you didn't just follow me. Thank you so much again.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye. All right, so that was a lot of fun. What a plot, right? That was really awesome. Thank you, Frank and Muff, for subscribing. I really appreciate that. I like I think Prime subscriptions are special. You can only do that like once a month for somebody, and you can only do it for one person. So it means a lot for people when they subscribe with Prime. So yeah, that was really cool. That's one hell of a course. The fact that you do, you know, you can roll a dice and you like get to different parts of it. But yeah, I think that it's unfortunate that, you know, we have the drops aren't working at the moment. I hope that they have those resolved. I actually turn around and commit. So where I can actually talk to y'all. So I hope that they have those resolved. We have we have three tours so far set up for this afternoon. I'm going to be streaming this evening from 7 o'clock Central Time until I think 9 or 10 o'clock. And if you haven't signed up for a live tour yet, you definitely can. Let me get y'all that link. So the live tours, they are very quick, as y'all saw, you know. Don't worry about whether your house is done or not. It doesn't have to be complete. Because the whole purpose of these is that, like, we'll have people watching. You can get feedback from the community, or if you just want some encouragement, we're good for it. You know what I mean? We are a place of positivity. A place of positivity. But yeah, I encourage you all to sign up for a live tour. They're just fun. We're just hanging out, getting drops, seeing some pretty things. And it was a lot of fun, y'all. So I think this is kind of where we will end it. Thank you for all of the new follows and subs. I'll try to be good about... I'm always trying to, like, improve formula, sound quality, everything. I like to be better. So if anybody has... You missed a stream. Uh-oh, Demon Kitty. I appreciate that, Dr. Darcy. Dr. Darcy, sorry. I appreciate that. That was a really sweet thing that you told me. Very sweet. But yeah, I will repost the stream on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube, it takes a while for it to post. But yeah, we will be back later today. I hope, I know those of you who are in the UK or in Europe, it'll probably be like middle of the night for you, but you will be able to watch the rest, anything that you missed on YouTube and Twitch. But until next time, I will thank you all and take care. Bye-bye.